guys. So today we're going to talk about breasts, boobies. What? That's right. If you tuned into this to get one of my regular videos, which is a workout video, then just click off of the video, go on, because a workout is coming up tomorrow, I promise. But this is a video because I am currently writing a book, and the premise of the book is that we are not perfect, and if you think that other people are perfect, it is an illusion. It is not true. And my book kind of highlights different things that have happened to me and continue to happen to me through my life that will help maybe make someone else feel a little bit more normal, because we see all of this perfection all over the media and it's just not real. So this book is going to be Sara getting real and telling it like it really is for someone who is not perfect, far from perfect, and actually quite average, but happy to be that way. So today, one of the chapters in the book is going to be called The Truth About Breastfeeding. And before you're like, oh my gosh, she's gonna talk about breastfeeding, it's okay, because I have a very realistic and truthful take about breastfeeding, okay? Don't be scared. Well, be scared, but don't be scared of the video. Okay, so many people, they get pregnant, women get pregnant, and they're like, oh my gosh, and then people tell them this is breastfeeding, oh, it's such a wonderful experience, and what a gift, and oh, you're gonna bond with your baby, and it's gonna be fantastic, and oh my gosh. It is not this way for every woman. Not perfect, not beautiful, not any of these things from the start, from the get-go. Okay, so let me explain my experience a little bit. So I'll try to fast forward really quick. Water breaks, go to the hospital, oh my gosh, and here we go, in 27 hours of labor the first time, and then 2.5 hours of pushing, and here's this little, quite purple, baby boy. He's brilliant now, so don't worry. Quite purple, but beautiful baby boy, and you're exhausted from like a full day of trying to get this baby out, and then you have to breastfeed the baby. Now, the first 2 days, or so, I guess, I can't remember exactly, the first 2 days, at least the first 2 days, there's not milk. There's no milk. It's colostrum. It's this beautiful gift from God to our bodies that's gold of nutrients and all of this stuff. But then the milk comes in. So they say, oh, here's your baby. Latch on. Have it latch on. Now, I'm so glad that in this world that they actually use the term latch on, because that's what this little beautiful bundle of happiness, joy, explosion does to your very sensitive, not used to that nipple. Latch on is that. It latches on like a leech, crazy suction device. And people go, oh no, it's beautiful. You just need to get through it. Yeah, then a few days later, oh wait, I gotta back up. Because then a really sweet, usually both times I was in the hospital having my baby, the lady was really sweet. A breastfeeding counselor comes in and says, how's it going? Is he or she latching on? Heck yeah, that baby's latching on and sucking like a crazy turbine, like, gah! Okay, let me help you with that. And here, and fold your nipple into the baby's mouth to make sure it has as much of your breast as possible in the suction vice grip. And she's all sweet, and I just want to punch her. Both times I wanted to punch, and I'm not a puncher necessarily. I wanted to punch this woman, this very nice, natural, sweet, oh my goodness, and put this cream on your nipple lady. Okay. A couple days later, when you're home from the hospital and, oh, here's my baby, then your milk comes in. Milk coming in, for me, I went from a size A, little tiny princess boobs to gigantic, like, I don't know, triple F giant triple F porn star boobs that had so much milk that I'm creating a boob with my hand. I don't know what that's about. So here's your boob, and you have a nipple, right? My boobs filled so much with milk that they flattened out, and the nipple was just part of the smooth. And then, so you have to try to, as the very nice, sweet lady in the hospital said, fold that nipple into the baby's mouth. Can't get a nipple because it's flat tight with milk. And there was so much milk that my breasts went up to my clavicles, okay? Out like this. You must express this milk or else you're going to get mastitis. Both of the times that I went through breastfeeding, I got mastitis several times. Mastitis, if you have gotten it, or if you're trying to prep yourself for breastfeeding, just know that mastitis is like the little evil lurking. Okay, mastitis, I'm gonna describe it for you because I know you're eager to hear it. Breasts. Red, big, giant, hard as a rock breast. And then you start getting these red, big spots on your breasts. And then, I don't feel so good. Oh, my fever is 105. 105 because you have an infection because the milk isn't coming out enough. Now, I have a theory that my specific amount of milk coming in was because my children sucked so hard in the colostrum in the first couple days that my body was like, oh, Sarah's going to feed a litter of humans, not just one baby human, a litter, like 6 baby humans. So my breast produced like 20 gallons of milk a day. And it was so, So then the solution, the doctor's like, you've got to express this milk because the baby can't drink it all, and then it gets in there, and then you're going to get mastitis, and then you have to go on antibiotics, and oh my gosh, and then your baby's going to get thresh, which is this thing from the antibiotics. It's joy fun. Okay, so mastitis, you get a crazy infection, crazy fever. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy, terrible. Your nipple, because the baby is trying to suck this milk out, your nipple gets dry and then it cracks. Now, not everyone. This is my experience, remember. Then the nipple cracks and has scabs and bleeds. Well, that's gross. Yes, and painful. Crazy painful. So you've got these like taut breasts, cracked nipples, bleeding, and you're putting all these gross bombs on it. Like there's this one called Bag Balm. It's for cow udders, and you put it on your nipples to make them soft. Okay, now also because I was producing 20 gallons of milk a day, you have to, inside of your nursing bra, which is a triple F, inside of that bra, you have to get these nipple, well, they're pads. I don't remember what you call them, breast pads. So my breast pads were like this, and it's an absorbent thing, so if you're like walking in the grocery store and a baby cries and you have letdown, which is like tingly, evil tingles in the breast, and it makes you want to vomit because it hurts so bad. So that comes in, whoosh, milk comes in, and then it sprays out, and if you don't have a pad there, then you have wet clothes. That's attractive, and you feel really good. So you have these breast pads. Well, I had so much milk production. I'm not saying you will or did, but I had so much milk production that my milk pads, my breast pads would fill up like every hour. And I'd have to take out the sopping, wet, nasty milk pad, throw it away, and put a new one in. So your skin, you have to bathe constantly because your skin starts to smell like rotten milk. That's so nice. Yeah, rotten milk breast smell. And so then your husband's like, woo, you have beautiful, giant breastfeeding breasts. And you're like, "Gah! Stay away from my breasts or I might kill you." It kind of is like that. You think, ooh, you had nice, huge, beautiful breasts. No, if he were to come near them, my face would split open and a dragon breathing fire would come out. Because, oh, cracked nipples, bleeding, pain. Okay, In order to solve this massive production of milk so that I didn't get mastitis over and over again, my doctor recommended a pump. Now, a pump is exactly what it sounds like. You put these little shells on your boobs, and there's a bottle attached to it, and tubes that go to a pump that sucks. What? Okay, before I had a baby and had to do this, I had no idea that this existed outside of like a dairy farm where they put them on cows. So you feel like a cow. Literally, you feel like a cow. So you put these things on and it starts to suck, one and then the other. And then you have the letdown. And milk starts spewing into this little thing and filling up the bottles. Now, you can put a full-size baby bottle there. For me, it filled up right quick, and you have to unscrew it and put another bottle there, and the milk is springing out. But here's the catch. The more milk you express, and then your breasts are kind of deflated, and you're happy, and you're like, oh, the more it's going to produce. So you've got this problem, like, if I don't expel it, if I don't get it out, I'm going to get mastitis. If I don't empty my breast, I'm going to get mastitis. But if I do empty my breast, I'm going to make more milk, and then I'm going to have to get on the milking machine. Now, my baby ate a lot, like tons, a little, like happy baby, falling asleep on the breast all the time. So it's not like, oh, well, just feed your baby. No, my baby was full, emptied breast, and then the breast filled back up. I could have been a wet nurse for like 20 babies. I could go work at a hospital and like feed all the babies that their moms couldn't make milk. That's another thing. If you're breastfeeding and you're not making enough milk, don't feel down on yourself because it's just the way your body is doing it. My body happened to do the complete opposite and make so much milk I could feed families, but it doesn't mean anything about your body that's negative or anything if you're not making enough milk. There's just not. Maybe you could contact someone like me and buy some of their frozen milk, because that's what you do. You put the milk in bags and then you freeze it. No, it's kind of bizarre. But okay, so a couple things about while you're breastfeeding. To take a shower, you take off the milk pads, but then you're in the shower and the water's coming and stimulating your nipples, so milk started to spray out of my nipples in 3 streams, like this far from my body. You get out of the shower and you're trying to dry off, like, because you want to feel like human and dry and okay, and milk is spraying out and dripping down your breast, down your belly, and you're drying it, and then you're rubbing milk on you, and then again you're gonna smell like rotten milk, and it's so gross. I have literally dried off, and then I was standing in front of the mirror's a good 3 feet away, and my nipples started whoosh and spraying all over the mirror. It's the things that women don't tell you. And so when you're going through it and you're just like, oh, it's normal. It's fine. I may have had an extreme experience with my milk production, but I think there are a lot of women out there that are like, oh my gosh, I hear you. This happened to me too. Did it? Did it happen to you too? When you produce this much milk, and your baby, oh, a baby hungry, crying baby, yay. So you take the baby and you get him on a position and you're ready, and you take down your breastfeeding bra, and the nipple starts to spray the baby in the face, and then the baby's trying to latch on, but it's slippery because there's so much milk on the nipple, and he's like sliding down and sucking on the bottom of your nipple or bottom of your boob that doesn't have a nipple, and then you're trying to like get the section onto, and then he's on there and you're like, yay! Okay, so if you have breastfed and you had mastitis, horrible pain and fevers, if you've had to have a cow suction pump to get milk out so that you didn't have that, if you've had all of these things happen to you, you are normal. And the fact that you got through it and you actually breastfed your baby in the beginning of the baby's life is major and it's awesome. So all of these perfect women who are like, oh, what a beautiful gift and an experience to bond with your baby. I was super bonded to my baby and I had the hardest time breastfeeding. So it doesn't make it, if you're having a hard time, that you're not bonding with your baby, or that you're not, you know, a good mom or a good woman, that you're struggling and having a hard time with this. Having a hard time with it is probably more normal than the happy, joy, angel ladies that say that it's wonderful and perfect. It's not wonderful or perfect. And if you do it and you breastfeed your child, then victory for you, and that makes you an amazing woman. Not the fact that, you know, oh, it's so gorgeous and whatever. No, you are an awesome woman because you went through it all for your baby. Yay. Okay, so I've given a lot of details about breastfeeding. Don't know if this is going to help anybody, but anyway, I just wanted to kind of make a video and kind of talk out the different points that I'm going to put in my book, in that section of my book. So I hope you did enjoy this. If you happened upon this and you were looking for something about breastfeeding, then I hope it didn't scare you, because not everyone's experience is the way mine was. And I love being a mom. It's my favorite thing in the whole entire world. And I did breastfeed 2 babies, so even though it's hard, you can do it, and you'll do it again, and you'll do it again. All right, here's to being not perfect and human and just the best woman that we can be, right? All right, see you next time. Bye.